So in this video we are going to see what is parallel testing and how we can perform parallel testing. So basically parallel testing or parallel execution, as the name suggests, is a process of running the test case parallelly rather than one after the other. And if we see here, if we are going to run this test case from this TestNg XML, then first it is going to execute this class, and then later it is going to execute this contact us page test, right? So it will take lot of time. If we are having multiple classes, then it is going to have take lot of time to execute these classes. But what if we can execute these two classes, or maybe whatever classes are there, parallelly? It is going to reduce our time. So that is why we use parallel testing, because it reduces the time, and also we can allow multi-threaded tests. That means that if the test cases are independent, then we can run it in a multi-thread environment. So basically tests parallels can be applied at method level, test level, classes level, and instance level. So as the name suggests, method level will run all the parallel tests on all the @test methods in TestNg. Tests all the test cases present inside the test tag will run with this value, and the classes will run in parallel for all the classes that exist in the XML, and instance will run all the test cases parallelly inside the same instance. Now if we go and try executing our test, maybe let us just try running the test in parallel in classes. So it's a very easy thing what we need to do. Okay, so basically in order to run the test in parallel, we are going to run, how we are going to run the test in parallel. So we are going to see how we can run the test in parallel for classes, right? So in that situation, what we can do, we can just write, it's a very simple process, we can just write parallel equals to, so we want to run parallel in what case? We want to run it by method, we want to run it by test, we want to run it by classes, or we want to run it by instance. So here we are going to run it by classes. So what I will do, I will just write classes, and with that we are also going to give the thread count. So basically thread count is like how many threads I want to run parallelly. So here if I say I would like to, since we have two classes, we can just run two threads parallelly, and this will set our configuration to parallel test. Now if we go and execute our TestNg XML, so here it will launch two instances of Chrome, and it will execute the test cases, and we can see all our test cases are running parallelly for those classes. So this is how you can see, like, all the test cases run parallelly for the classes, and it executed all the test cases. So this is how you can configure your tests for parallel execution. And even if you want to configure the parallel for test, you can just give parallel equals to test. So this is how, like, you can give the execution level, and if you want to run it at class level, parallel level, maybe if you want to run at method level, you can configure your TestNg XML, and just you can try running those things. So it's a very simple thing, and it saves a lot of time during the execution, real-time execution of the test cases. Hope you like my video. Thank you.